day, and welcome to the Thursday, May 5th edition of the Horizon Communication Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baisden. The Bermuda Football Association's Women's Committee released the schedule for the 2022 Women's League. 6 teams have entered the 2022 Women's League, including Dandy Stars, Footy Queens, PHC, Somerset, St. George's, and Young Man Social Club. The Women's League will kick off this Friday, May 6th at the BFA Field, with PHC taking on Young Man Social Club in the season opener at 6:30 p.m., followed by Footy Queens versus the Dandy Stars at 8 p.m. The Bermuda International Invitational Race Week continued with 9 International 1 designs, completing 2 more races on the Great Sound on another day of perfect sailing conditions. Patrick Cooper and his team in Bermuda 1 have provisionally won the A Series. With a win in races 5 and 6, he continues to provisionally lead overall with 5 net points. Rick Eckard, representing the Northeast Harbor, moved up from 4th to 2nd with a 2nd place finish in the first race and a 4th place finish to end the day with 15 net points. American Courtney Jenkins is now in 3rd place with 16 net points. This after finishes of 4th in the first race and then 9th in the second race, representing Gibson Island Yacht Squadron. Meanwhile, with under a month to go to the SSL Gold Cup qualifiers in Grandson, Star Sailing League Bermuda has started to announce the race squad. Islandstats.com continues bringing you a team member each day. Today we present Peter Dill. Dill will serve as the SSL Team Bermuda bowman. Dill was the boat captain and jib trimmer for Team BDA in the 2017 Youth America's Cup. Dill has spent time racing on everything from Nacras to GC32s to the more standard keel boats. Not only a talented sailor, but also insanely strong, Dill is a hard-working perfectionist and could easily take on any position on board. The second round of the Chubb Bermuda Open 2022 Squash Championships continued at the Bermuda Squash Rackets Association Club in Devonshire. From the early matches, it would appear that the referees would be kept busy during the night. The first match of the day on Court 2 saw the women's number 2 seed, Nadia Pitzfer from Switzerland, survive, winning a 4-set battle against Ingi Hamunda from Egypt 3-1. The second match of the day on the court saw the men's number 1 seed, American Fraza Khan, bow out of the tournament, falling 3-1 to Seth Shenwai from Egypt. This particular match saw referee Noah Brown issue warnings for wasting time, also asking the players to be mindful of the contact, which saw Khan hit the floor several times from facial contact. The men's number 2 seed would also fall overnight as Owen Taylor from Wales defeated American Christopher Gordon 3-2 in a 61-minute battle. A match that saw referee Michael Franklin also challenged was between women's number 3 seed Karina Timon from Poland, and she would come from a game down to defeat Layana Gori from Egypt 3-1. Both Timer and Gori challenged Coles for obstruction on several occasions, with Franklin forced to make the call. Connor White concluded competing in the Speed Week series of crits in South Carolina and Georgia. In race 3, White competed in the College Park Criterium in Atlanta. White finished 4th. He was clocked across the line in a time of 59.57, 16 seconds behind stage winner Brian Gomez. Elon Daly concluded competing in the 2022 Canadian Swimming Trials hosted by Swim Canada. In the finals, Daly would have 3 strong performances, recording 3 personal best times. Daly finished 5th in the women's 50-meter freestyle, touching the wall in a time of 25.98. Daly clocked a time of 55.83, finishing 6th in the women's 100-meter freestyle, and she would finish 4th in the women's 200-meter freestyle, clocking 201.64. As we continue our countdown to the final race of the 2021-2022 road race season, Islandstats.com takes a look at the Bermuda Day Half Marathon defending female champion, Rosanna Hoy. In 2021, Hoy claimed her 3rd title leading the female field from St. George's to Bernard Park in a time of 1:25.25. When asked if she will be defending her title, Hoy told Islandstats.com, quote, "Unfortunately not. I was knocked off my pedal bike in an accident on December 28, 2021, when riding with a group. I fractured my left shoulder and right hand and had some facial cuts and bruises. I didn't think I would be able to do it as the shoulder fracture was slow to heal and I have a frozen shoulder. So we booked a family trip leaving on May 26th. Until recently, I struggled with pain and lack of movement for daily tasks and couldn't sleep, so running wasn't high on my priority list. I'm really disappointed as I turned 40 last October and was hoping to go for the Masters record from the West. I've turned a corner in my rehab and healing in the last 2 weeks, so I think I could have knocked out a decent half marathon time, but it's probably more sensible to sit it out." End quote. Taiwan Waldron continued competing in Quebec, Canada in standardbred racing. In Heat 2, which was the 1 mile pace class, Waldron, in the bike of She Makes Me Feel Unreal, finished third, clocking a time of 2:01.0 out of the third spot. The 2021-22 Mixed Majors Boating League season came to an end at the Warwick Lanes with the league champions Fight Back defeating the unpredictable 14-6. Minimax Forwarders defeated the Spare Change 16-4, while Movers and Shakers went down 17-3 to the Activators. The Warriors defeated the Mix-Ups 16-4. In second spring senior boating league action at the Warwick Lanes, it saw the newcomers fall 3-1 to the Starlights, while the Blue Angels went down 3-1 to the league leaders, Pin Splitters. The Last Pins defeated the Drifters 4-0, and Just Kickin' went down 4-0 to the Islanders. And that's a look at the Thursday, May 5th edition of the Horizon Communications Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basted.